Welcome to the biggest problem in the universe.
Let's do this thing.
As we discussed, I believe, last week, the Bud Light boycott, due to their controversial ad campaign with transgender influencer Dylan Mulvaney, continues strong. Now, we have seen every right-wing commentator from across the landscape weighing in, and they all seem to be united in demanding Anheuser-Busch apologize for daring to have a March Madness promotional Instagram post on Dylan Mulvaney's Instagram account.
Just something for the ladies.
Yeah, I mean...
Hey, let's...
Some guy was like, Vito, you don't understand. They keep cramming this stuff down our throats. I'm like, oh, really? Were you forced to go
following
to
Dylan Mulvaney's Instagram
account? Or did you only see it because guys like Tim Pool and Matt Walsh are tweeting it every fucking day of your life?
Every day, yeah.
They're the ones cramming it down your throat.
It's Dylan Mulvaney's Instagram.
You don't have to go there.
Hey, look at this can they sent me of a drawing of me on it.
Why are they cramming this down my throat? 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 Oh my God, we're choking on it. It really is insane.
I honestly hope all their kids are gay.
Well, today, Dick, Anheuser-Busch did issue what some are calling an apology.
Yeah,
it doesn't really read like an apology.
Oh, do you have it?
I have it here.
Okay.
Why don't I read it for you? Now, this is from Brendan.
Kind of a big league apology.
It is kind of big leaguing.
It should be.
I mean, it's kind of telling them, listen, man, we make beer. But it is from Brendan Whitworth, the CEO of Anheuser-Busch, who says, as the CEO of a company founded in America's heartland more than 165 years ago, I am responsible for ensuring every consumer feels proud of the beer we brew. I'm honored to be part of the fabric of this country. Anheuser-Busch employs more than 18,000 people, and our independent distributors employ an additional 47,000 valued colleagues. We have thousands of partners, millions of fans, a proud history of supporting our communities, military, first responders, sports fans, and hardworking Americans everywhere. We never intended to be part of a discussion that divides people. We're in the business of bringing people together over a beer. My time serving this country, bringing in the military aspect, smart, taught me the importance of accountability and the values upon which America was founded.
Yeah.
Freedom, hard work, and respect for one another. As CEO, I am focused on building...
women, though.
No, of course not. And protecting our remarkable history and heritage. I care deeply about this country, this company, our brands, and our partners. I am listening to and learning from our customers. Moving forward, I will continue to work tirelessly to bring great beers to consumers across our nation. So not really an apology. It's really kind of a bullet-pointed list of why...
Are you guys serious?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of...
Who's the trans in this?
No,
that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Who takes sticks up their ass? I'm a veteran. What are you guys doing?
We help first responders. We help, again, he says we have...
go ahead. Sorry.
Like 65,000 people that are going to be impacted by this boycott, all because you hate one trans lady. Is that, like, super-duper fair? I mean, if you really feel that strongly about it, I don't know.
If you really feel like that strongly about it, you should kill yourself.
Yeah.
You are a retarded piece of shit.
This wasn't even like, it's not like it was an ad campaign. It wasn't like...
It was a can with a drawing on it.
It was a one-time Instagram post.
A gigantic queer.
Yeah. And Bud Light has had queer, like, they had a beer can that had the GLAAD logo on it, and they donated money to GLAAD. That seems like if you're opposed to, like, LGBTQ or whatever, you should have been way more mad about that than they're just really, you know what it is?
They're mad that they're not on the can. They're mad.
I guess.
They're mad that they're not on the can of a beer that they don't like.
That they shouldn't admit to drinking to begin with.
They spent all week saying how it's piss, which it's not. I mean, first of all, none of these losers parties or has partied as hard as I have. I fucking guarantee that. And you can make fun of that, but I promise you, none of these guys have done coke off of anyone's ass.
Yep.
Who they don't remember
Matt
the name
Walsh has
of.
definitely not
They have
done
not
that.
gotten blowjobs in public, in full view of other people. They are. I'm sure they are uncomfortable with nudity from women. I mean,
yeah.
I have drank more than these guys. I've drank more Bud Light.
Yes.
Than these guys have drank beer put together. Okay.
Yes.
Let's start there. I know what the Bud Light consumer wants. This is fine.
You've met the Bud
Some
Light
guy
consumer.
wearing a dress in a bath making fun of Audrey Hepburn and women. Yeah, that's what we want. When Bud Light came out, the Bud guys were like, what is this, gay beer?
It was kind of like
In
beer
like
for
1982, it's like, what is this? You making Bud Light? What does that mean? It's like, well, no, it's for young people because they're not like they don't
want to be
like,
big fat losers.
They don't define themselves like by having been close to World War II. So fucking relax. It wasn't like Bud Light didn't come out as like, oh yeah, you guys like regular Budweiser? Here's a light beer.
Here it is with less.
You guys like that,
less
right?
Calories.
It's just people who don't drink beer pretending that they drink beer.
Okay, but I'm just watching again. This is one of these reasons I don't feel any connection to humanity anymore. Because I just see so many people mad at this trans lady, and I'm like, oh, I think it's stupid too, but I don't care because it's Bud Light.
I don't care that much.
It's Bud Light. Like, why do you
guys should see what how they're selling
Light?
Truly?
Yeah.
You're gonna really hate that.
I don't even know how to parse it. I just go, okay, like I can understand being like, well, that's dumb.
They're gay. That's how you parse it. Matt Walsh is gay, and he's afraid of there being too much gay.
And then it's like, the only thing we can really come together on, I just fucking hate this trans lady
I hate this gay
so
guy
much.
on this beer can.
That's something I can get behind.
I hate this gay guy on their own beer can. I'm so upset by that. Like,
as we've been told, the boycott is going incredibly, guys.
the Dylan Mulvaney endorsement cost Anheuser-Busch $4 billion so far.
Oh my God, $4 billion. That's a lot of money.
What do you mean cost them? They don't own all the stocks of their own company. That's not how stocks work.
Investors lost $4 billion in unrealized losses.
Yeah,
so they can just not sell the stock and it can go back up.
Yeah, and if they bought it like more than a month ago, they're still up
anyway. Yeah.
And if they bought it more than a year ago, then they're up a lot. So
on the 6-month chart, Anheuser-Busch is up 36%.
Okay,
So losing I think this week
they're out
overall,
$8 billion out of $50 billion.
Aren't they down now like half a percent?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
that's
if you-
after hours trading, so it's not real because the volume isn't there.
So if you're up 36% and I say, guys, this boycott has brought us down 0.5%, how panicked are you?
I mean, not at all.
Not at all.
Like, it's not. This is the quartering. I was disappointed in this one because I really liked the quartering. But he says Bud Light, Blast.
I'll say this about the quartering. He's figured out where his audience lies on this one.
That's sad,
I think he's too smart for this, but
he is a smart guy. This is
I think he just knows that this is low-hanging fruit, and that's why he's doing it.
It's not worth the money. I have too much money. I have too much money to act like this, and he has more money than me.
Like I said early on in the show, I wish I had just become the quarter. I wish I had just sold out.
He says Bud Light blasts Dylan Mulvaney and higher and claim they never approved massive losses reaching $6 billion.
Massive losses. And see, that's why they report it that way, because idiots go, oh my God.
They lost $6 billion.
They lost $6 billion.
I mean, look at this. It's just retard after retards happy about it.
It's just so funny that they go, and then finally somebody posts the actual stock prices.
They're celebrating this imaginary number. It's been so fucking stupid. If you're so sure about it, short it.
Yeah, you can just short
Matt
it right
Walsh,
now.
Quartering, whoever else, Tim Pool, if you're so sure about your little conservative book burning, short it.
Short the shit out of it. Become a
short it
billionaire.
Put $100,000 into a short.
Yeah,
it's right where it was when you started. So I mean, I know your Leviathan of losers is gonna wake up and like not buy beer that they hate.
Right.
I know this is gonna be just so fucking.
See, that's
damaging.
The big part of the question is how many of you guys were actually drinking Bud Light? Like, there's some anecdotal stuff of like,
how much of you were drinking? How many of you were drinking? None of you.
Enough to move the needle? I don't know.
So here is another quartering. I feel so bad saying replying to Bud Light. I don't know why.
Apology.
You talk so much about accountability and you take none. You talk about caring so much about our first responders in the military. When was the last time an EMT dedicated Bud Light can you made? How about a military one? Just Dylan Mulvaney, right? Boycott still on. Budweiser does military cans all the time.
Oh shit, really? Is that it?
Vito, does America's Beer do military cans?
Oh, well, yeah, that makes sense.
constantly.
Do you have to be in the military to buy them? Like, where do they? Where do you
They
get 'em?
sell like full-on production lines, honoring
They
our
do, like,
veterans.
a limited edition run or
Well,
something.
yeah, 'cause they know how to advertise to fucking
They
people.
also only made 12 Dylan Mulvaney cans to send to her. Like, that's way different.
Here is a first. Budweiser made water,
Yeah.
like safe
Canned
drinking
water.
water cans, and sent it to firefighters who were battling. I know because I'm in California and they sent it here.
They were battling the
Just send it to
wildfires.
firemen.
Yeah, they canned a bunch of drinking water, which was a nice thing of them to do.
Conservatives don't care about that.
They're not gonna
All they care
research
about
this.
is a gay guy who has a lady, straight lady, whatever, with her fucking. It's
Also,
despicable. It's fucking despicable.
Again, I have to reiterate, it's possible that a boycott could work if you dumb morons can make it last for more than a week. But you can't boycott something for 3 days and then go, we fucking did it, folks. We fucking did it. You don't just get to go outside and yell, I'm boycotting Budweiser in the stock.
We did it.
Just like, no, you actually have to boycott
You drank a lot of Bud?
No.